Here's a couple of updates. That 73-year-old white wannabe deputy finally got sentenced yesterday to the maximum for killing that unarmed, subdued black man. He got a total of 4 years. Reminds me of that case in Oakland where that cop killed that guy laying down on the ground, and he basically got, I believe he got 4 years too, but he only served 12 months and then disappeared.
A Tulsa, Oklahoma volunteer sheriff's deputy going to prison for 4 years for the shooting death of an unarmed black man. A judge gave 74-year-old Robert Bates the maximum penalty recommended by jurors. In April of last year, they found him guilty of second-degree manslaughter in connection to the 2015 death of Eric Harris. Actually, the decision was in April of this year. Shooting was in 2015. The foot chase, which led up to the shooting, was all captured on video. Bates was a volunteer reserve sheriff deputy for the Tulsa Sheriff's Office. When he was chasing Harris, he shot and killed Harris. Even though he was unarmed and restrained, Bates claims he meant to use his taser, not his revolver. Once he finishes his 4-year prison term, he must serve 9 months of probation.
Now, my problem with that was, number one, there should have been criminal charges filed against the police chief because he falsified the records indicating that that 74-year-old man had all of this various training, etc., etc., etc. And there also should have been charges filed against the deputies that after the man was shot, and I'm not going to say anything about before, but after the man was shot, they turned around and lied and claimed they didn't hear the shot. Anybody who is standing next to a person without ear protection, which these guys did not have, you know when you hear a gunshot. So for them to lie and say that they did not hear the shot that basically caused the death of that man is bullshit. So they should have been prosecuted. But as usual, the police chief basically went to cover things up, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, that he's ultimately resigned. But the DA only went after the guy who actually killed that gentleman and left everybody else pretty much alone, which again is a travesty.